this video I'm going to show you how to make Guitar Hero videos by using Sony Vegas. I've got Sony Vegas Pro 10, but this can be done on any version of Sony Vegas. It's just basic editing, nothing too advanced. So first off, get your recordings. I've got this one here is the what's it called? The HD PVR one, the actual TV, and this one is the camera for looking at the drums, or if you're using the guitar or anything. So just drag that in and put it at the start of the timeline. I'm just going to move this up for now, and then drag in your camera on. And basically what you need to do first is on this first track here, your TV one, if you go over to the right hand side, you'll see event pan photos, just click on that and you'll get this up. Now what you want to do is you want to, on your timeline at the bottom, go to where you want to start the video where the drums appear, or the guitar, whatever. I'm just going to use the drums because that's what I use. So I've just selected there for now, and what you want to do is you want to click on this here, create keyframe, and do the same on mask. Click on mask, you want to tick it, and then click on the plus, create keyframe. And then what you want to do is zoom right in, and go to the next keyframe and do the same. Now on here, on the mask one, make sure the mask one is selected. You'll see how when it's selected, you'll get it will appear in white in the middle, and you want to then click on this here, anchor creation tool, and then you want to start masking around the chart. Now it doesn't have to be perfect to start with. I'll show you why later on. I've just done it rough, very rough there, and then once you've filled in all that, you can then zoom in here, zoom in, probably not that much. You can usually scroll on your mouse as well to get a better one, and then you can use this and then just drag the corners into a better position. Once you've done that, because all the drum charts are the same, you can actually save this as a preset up here, which is what I have done here, Guitar Hero chart mask, and then that just does it automatically there for me. And the same with position. If you drag this down here, you'll see how you've got the chart coming up now, and then on position you can then move it to wherever you want to. Now as you can see, you've got black bars coming down here. What you can do is, if you just close this down, right click on both of them. Actually I'll just untick, leave that one to maintain just for now, because I'll show you what it looks like without it. On your camera one, right click on properties and then uncheck maintain aspect ratio, and this will stretch it out to the video size, and then you can then have this where you want it. Now I've got this on a preset again, Guitar Hero chart position, and that'll put it where it wants. Now as you can see, it looks slightly different. The bottom chopped off here. This is because of that maintain aspect ratio, so you can properties and uncheck that on that video, and then it'll stretch it out a bit for that. And then that's that bit done. What you need now to get the score up here in the top left corner, so what you can do is on this first track here, right click and go to duplicate track, and this will bring up another track here. Basically what you need to do is just get the same and zoom right in to these here, and then on the second one you just need to go to the mask and then right click and go reset mask. This will bring it all back to normal, and then basically you just need to zoom in on the score, zoom in on the score chart thing, and then just do a mask around that, and Basically, if you want it to be more like, you can do it rough at first and then move the corners into the right places to where you want it to. But I already have a, and then what you can do then is you can save it as a mask, so GH score mask, that brings it round that automatically without me doing anything. And on the position, I have also got the position on preset, but just basically just move it to where you want, and it shows up here, and then you can see it here on that bit there, and then you can drag in. If you hold shift, not shift, sorry, control, it keeps the aspect ratio the same, so it doesn't stretch it out, and then you can move it to wherever you want on there, and then you can use the arrow keys to get a much smoother type positioning. And then once you've done that, you can save it as a preset again if you want, just like I have there, and the size of it stays the same as well. So that's basically that, but we've got a little problem now. When the video is going along, you'll see how at the end all this stays in the same spot here, and you get the video behind still playing in this little black box here. So what you can do with that is, if you go to event pan and crop, and then go to where you want the video to end, so just after you finish playing or wherever, I'm just going to select there, still playing, that'll do, and then click on create keyframe and do the same with mask, and then once again zoom right in, and then on the next keyframe, wherever it is, why is it not letting me do anything? There we go. And select new keyframes again, and just basically just on the second one again, just restore them both, and do the same for this one here. It's best at first to actually do the first one and then duplicate the track, because then you can just select the ones you actually want and not, and it's not going wrong, if you know what I mean. So score, position, score mask. Okay, and then once you get to the end, it just puts the video back to the normal screen size. So now that pretty much everything is set, the only thing we now need to do, well, I tend to usually do the volume. I usually put the actual music up to 3.3 on here, this slider, and then I turn this one right down to 19, somewhere around 18.5. I'll do somewhere around 20, just to stop the sound of the me hitting the drums coming out on the video, so that just turns that down. So now last thing before we do anything is to actually sync these two together. So what you can do is, if we just make this a bit bigger so we can see, go down to the bottom one, the camera one. What you want to do is you want to, I usually click this exclamation mark here, which means solo. So if you click that, we can see on this one, sorry, not the audio, on the video, solo on the video, so you can see the whole of the camera, what's going on, and then we just need to find out where roughly it is. That's been positioned quite well, to be honest. That's at the first note. If you look at the TV here, you can see how the first note is just coming up here, that orange symbol. So what we can do is zoom in, and then we can use the arrow keys to go by each keyframe, and then as you can see, as soon as we hit it on this TV, and you can see it when we're hitting it on the symbol there. And what we can do is, once you've done that, if you press S, that'll split the track off there. So we can now zoom out, and if we just move this away just for now, so we've got a little gap so we can see, and then you need to uncheck solo, and then basically you need to do the same on the Guitar Hero one. So as soon as that orange note appears, there it is, so we can zoom in, and you can also see the sound as well from when it starts. So as you can see, it's roughly about there where it starts off. So then we can move this up to there, and then if we just move this down just for now, so we can just smaller that out there. No, sorry, I've done this completely wrong. Sorry, we need to move this out smaller, and then move this one up to that line, and then we can move this back there. Sorry about that. And then that should all be syncing fine. Now what I tend to usually do now is just highlight a bit of the oops, try again, is highlight just the first bit where we can just see the sync, and then just highlight that first bit there, and then render it as, and if I just go to on there will do, I just put it as test, and then the video settings, whatever, and then just to render this out, just to see if it syncs perfectly fine. So I'm just going to, even though it's not taking that long, I'm still going to pause the video now and return. Okay, so that's fully rendered, so we can click close on that, and if I just go to where I saved that to, and just delete that test, and then what we can then do is then just select the whole of the video, and then render this out as the whole video. So that's basically how to create the mask and syncing with each other, how to do it successfully. What I tend to usually do is I put my intro in before this. So basically what I usually do is then just I let all these, move them over, and just usually then input my intro into that first bit there, just to like get the intro on, and then move these back over, and then I've got the intro there on the front. But apart from that, I'm just showing you how to do the Guitar Hero. So apart from the intro, that's pretty much all you need to do, how to make Guitar Hero videos. You can also do the same as this with if you're recording with the guitar. So as soon as you like press the first strum or something, I'm not really too familiar with the guitar, I don't really use it, but as soon as you hit the first note for the guitar, that's when you need to like match them up and stuff like that. It's not too difficult, you just need a bit of knowledge of how to do that in Vegas. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.